everyone, I am Jacy from Craft Life, and I'm here today to teach you how to make really easy rainbow loom bows. And I've had many of you ask me for easy rainbow loom tutorials, so I hope this is simple enough for all of you who have contacted me. And the supplies you'll need to make this are a rainbow loom hook or crochet hook, rubber bands, and today I'm going to make a simple bow, so I'm only going to use 2 colors, but you can use as many colors as you want. And today I'm using maroon and white rainbow loom rubber bands. So please get your supplies and we'll begin. To begin, you want to make sure that your rainbow loom is set up in its staggered formation, and you also want to make sure that all of your arrows are pointing away from you. And now we are going to make a triple single. So we are going to take our first rubber band, place it on these 2 pegs, and push it down. And in case you have never made one before, we are just going to lay our rubber bands all the way down. Now we are going to stop on this peg, and we are going to lay a rubber band from here to here, and push this down. Now you want to make sure that all of your rubber bands are pushed down, and we're going to go back to where we started, and we're going to go all the way down our second row. And make sure you push them down as you go. Now you want to make sure that this entire row is pushed down. We're going to go back to where we started, lay our first rubber band going diagonal, push it down, and then we're going to go all the way down again. Now we're going to stop, and we're going to lay our last rubber band from here to here and push it down. Now we are finished laying our bottom rubber bands, but now we need to lay some triangles. And so these are going to be upside down triangles, and we're going to start on these 3 pegs. Not our first 3, but our second 3. And we're just going to take a rubber band and make a triangle. Then you're going to make one right underneath it until you have 4 in a row. Just like this. And now we're going to skip 2 of these pegs here. Do not put any triangles on these pegs, and we're going to begin on this one again, making our triangles. And we're going to do 4 on this side as well. Now we are going to turn our entire loom around so that all of the arrows are pointing towards us. And we are going to take 1 rubber band, and we're going to wrap it around this peg 2 or 3 times. I am doing mine twice. Now we can begin hooking. So we're going to begin on this first peg here, and we're going to take our hook, pull back the cap band, take our first rubber band, and bring it diagonally to this peg. And we're just going to take the bottom loop, bring it over the top and onto the peg in front of it. Push back the triangle band so that only 1 rubber band remains on this peg. Grab that rubber band and bring it to the peg in front of it. And you're going to continue to do this all the way down. Now on this peg, we're going to take the bottom rubber band and bring it to the peg diagonal from it. Now we're going to go back to where we started. We're going to pull back the cap band. We're going to take the first rubber band on the top, bring it to the peg in front of it, and we're going to bring the bottom loop, bring it to the peg in front of it, and continue this all the way down. Now we're going to go back to where we started, and this will be our last time. And we're going to take our hook, pull back the cap band, take that last loop, bring it to the peg diagonal, bring the bottom loop over the top and onto the peg in front of it. Pull back the triangle band so that only one rubber band remains. Grab that rubber band and bring it to the peg in front of it. And you're going to continue this all the way down. Now on this one, we're going to take our hook, bring the bottom loop to the peg diagonal from it. Now on our last peg, we're going to take our hook, stick it in, move it over to the side. We're going to grab a rubber band, pull this up through, place it back on, and pull one loop through the other. Now we are going to take our hook, we're going to stick it in our first peg, then we're going to remove it from our first peg, and we're going to carefully remove this from the rest of our loom. Once this is removed, we can take it off our hook, and we're going to use our slip knot, and our other side where we have our first two loops there, we are going to take our hook, place the two loops onto our hook, then we're going to take the slip knot, pull this through, and then with the slip knot we are going to put it on our finger, and we're going to flatten this out so we can begin to create our bow shape. And now we are going to take this loop and we're going to just wrap it around the back. So wrap it around, and this is when you can figure out where you want it to make it centered. So I want mine right about here, and now we're just going to twist this around. So now I have my bow secured, and I'm going to use 3 rubber bands of a different color. So today I'm using white. And I'm just going to wrap them around like I did in these bows. And I'm just going to use them to cover up this center rubber band. So you're just going to put them on and gently wrap them around the center of your bow. You can put on as many rubber bands as you want in the center here, and now you are finished. This is what it looks like when it's done. You can use your bows on rings, clips, bobby pins, bracelets, necklaces, or even barefoot sandals, but you can pretty much do whatever you want with your bows. I hope these bows were easy for you to make, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. If you make some, I'd love to see them. My Instagram is CraftLifeUSA, so please tag me in a photo. Please don't forget to like us on Facebook, pin it on Pinterest, and subscribe right here on YouTube. I hope you're living a craft life just like me. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!